Really?
Yeah, Ava has stop.
Boy, he's on the move.
I'm sorry. The department is putting on 2 new 1X.
Really? What's up, Wildcats? Welcome back to another episode of Wildcat TV. I'm Mason Sullivan.
And I'm Julianna Marshall.
Hi guys, Mrs. Carpenter here. Don't know if you've heard, but things are going to change in a lot of ways here at Blue Springs High School. One of the things is we're not having Wildcat Hour. We are still going to have time and support. It is going to be during your advisory period, which will be 4th hour extended. And you still have the ability to go to clubs and tutoring, but there won't be time to be out in the hall if you don't have that option. So you're either in your advisory class with your teacher who's scheduled you, or you've scheduled yourself on the adaptive scheduler, or in a club meeting that you've also scheduled on the adaptive scheduler, and then lunch will be during 5th hour. This is the same bell schedule that we ran the first 7 days in January when we were back from Christmas break. If you have any other questions, definitely touch base with your teachers because they have all this information. Thanks, guys.
Hey, I saw Shrek. You did a pretty good job.
Thanks. But did you know that the drama department is putting on 2 new 1X?
Really?
Yeah, they've been rehearsing for a couple of weeks. Ava has more.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Ava McClure. I hope everyone got a chance to see the performances of Shrek the Musical a few weeks ago, but there are still 2 shows before the school year ends. There will be 2 1X this year, one directed by our very own Shrek, Landon Hudson, and the other co-directed by Bailey and Brooke Garricky. Let's go to them to get an update on how the rehearsals have been going.
I'm Miss Garricky. I'm the academic interventionist here at Blue Springs High School, and I'm directing a 1-act with my sister, who's also Miss Garricky, who is the detention aide over at the Freshman Center. The name of my 1-act is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon, and it's basically going through all the fairy tales that the Grimm's brother wrote and having people act them out and about how bad they are and how they go wrong.
I am in One Stoplight Town. It's directed by Landon Hudson, and I play Sally. One Stoplight Town is more kind of about like what it feels like to be in a town where everyone knows everyone. I think that the character really fits me really well. She's funny, she's kind of like sassy.
The auditions for the 1X took place on February 22nd, and the cast list was posted that night. Since then, the cast have had their first read-throughs of the script.
So I'm in the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon. I play narrator 1 in it.
I am in One Stoplight Town, and the character that I play is Jim Matthews. He's also very funny, and I think they give him a lot of good lines.
The casting process was really hard because we didn't expect so many people to come out, and so it was really hard trying to split them up between our 1-act and Landon's 1-act, but in the end we both got cast that we really love.
It's easy to say that these shows will be amazing. So Miss Garricky, when's the performance?
The performance is on April 8th, I believe at 7 p.m., and they're set up to where we're going to do both shows in one night, so you get to see 2 shows for the price of 1. You guys should come see 1X because we have a lot of students in it, and more importantly, it's Landon's senior show that he gets to direct, so it'll be really fun for him.
The directors are amazing this year. Lots of talent everywhere on each side.
And you can see a lot of your friends or your peers in the show.
The shows are looking great, everyone. Make sure to mark your calendars for April 8th so you can catch the last shows of the year. Signing off, I'm Ava McClure. Back to Julianna and Mason in the studio.
Thanks, Ava.
We can't wait to watch the 1X.
While we're talking about performances, the speech and debate team just competed in their conference tournament, and their district tournament is soon.
Let's send off to Dale with more on that.
Hey Wildcats, I'm D. Science Daily. I'm here to talk to you guys about forensics and debate. The forensics and debate team just got done finishing up conference and is now heading on into districts run. I even got to talk to Ms. Lohman and a few students in the class on what their goals and expectations are for this upcoming districts. So let's go.
So I think the season has gone excellent. We've won several tournaments, and we actually won first place in conference in IEs, which is individual events. We had 13 place in the top 6 at conference, so feeling pretty good about that. So we're going into what they call NSDA districts, which is to see if we're going to qualify for nationals. So we have 2 weekends of that. I feel really good. I think we'll have a lot of kids that will qualify for nationals.
We felt really good about conference. Our speech side did really good. We got a lot of first places, second and third, and then debate. We did not quite as good with that, but we were pretty solid overall.
Yeah, so the debate team had a very strong showing at conference. We actually got the 2nd, 5th, and 6th place positions for a Lincoln Douglas debate. We had a Puff team get first, so we're really seeing, a lot of postseason confidence right now, and I think that's going to carry over to districts.
Districts time is always exciting because this is when we get to know who our national qualifiers are for the national tournament this summer in Louisville, Kentucky. And I feel like it's gonna be good because we're preparing hard and we hope to have a lot of national qualifiers this year.
Thank you guys. I wish you guys the best of luck on your upcoming district run. With that being said, I'm D. Delshawn Staley, and I'm back to you guys to the studio.
Thanks, Dale.
Hey Mason, sell me a product.
You see this phone? It's state of the art. You can make calls, and it could all be yours for the small price of 50.
50 what?
1,000?
Deal.
All right. Now you sell me your product.
No thanks. Besides, I know some kids who might be better at selling than you.
That's impossible.
Take it away, Cameron.
On February 9th, Blue Springs High School DECA made the trip to the UMKC Block School of Business, where over half the team qualified for state. These students include Jack Johnson, Faith Fatades, Hasley Morris, Mike Hinckley-Bowman, Gabe Miller, Lydia Phillips, Viviana Pinto, JC Font, Amanda Page, Jasmine Samuels, Emily Imes, Apollo Krigler, Austin Schwantz, Mariah Stiles, Meg Fullis, Trey Dayal, Jack Dennis, Daniel Sheligat, Zontrell Pledger, Jonathan Fielding, Jada Booger, Kale Bowman, Onosai Olamaleva, Daniel Shokin, Kellys Sipes, Rishi Patel, Donovan Andes, Diana Almeida, Amaya Krigler, Jasmine Carter, Vincent Vo, Abby Blair, Cadence Copeland, Abigail Bradshaw, Allie Rogers, Yashi Horton, Ben Norris, Jordan Fields, Rachel Ming, Kimmy Faisal, Bryson Radar, Connor Minzing, Hannah McLaughlin, Avery Baumstein, Will Smalley, John Bellinghausen, Anthony Fritz, Abby Eccles, Emily Reed. Faith Fatades was one out of 2 people chosen to represent our DECA chapter at state and international competition. Good luck to everyone who qualified for state.
Okay. Maybe they are better at selling than me.
I think you should use the commercial break to perfect your selling craft.
Noted.
Big Frog is offering a great deal right now and giving money back to the school district. Each time you order customized shirts for school clubs and associations, 10% of the total purchase will fund grants and scholarships distributed through the Blue Springs Education Foundation. It's a win-win situation. Design your own t-shirts at the area's largest selection of styles and colors, and money goes right back into the district's Education Foundation. For more information, contact Big Frog at 816-795-1115 or check their website, bigfrog.com/independence.
My name is Chelsea. I've been coming here since I was 15, which is not too long ago. No. I've been coming here since I was 15, and I love coming to Dahlquist Dental. I feel comfortable here. I'm never anxious or worried about any of the care I'm going to receive here, which is actually a big deal. For me, I've been to a lot of dentists. Dr. Ryan is always meticulous, and he's very careful and thorough, and I really, really love that about here.
Welcome back, Wildcats. Mason, do you have any good news?
Actually, I do. I have no more lice. That's right. Hashtag lice free.
Interesting. I'm sure other Wildcats have some good news just as important as yours.
Yeah.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Ken Morgan, and today I'm going to ask you guys what good news you have. Okay, so what's some good news?
My sister's gonna be 7 months tomorrow.
I'm about to go get lunch.
Jesslyn, what's some good news? It's your birthday today! What's some good news?
I got accepted into the Interlochen Saxophone Institute this summer.
Yes! Good job!
I had 2 peanut butter jelly and honey sandwiches.
I just got my ACT scores in yesterday. My birthday's tomorrow, and we're leaving for Florida tonight for dance nationals.
Do you have any good news?
We have a Leavenworth Jomi coming up. It is coming this Saturday, and we're expecting to take home a trophy.
What's some good news?
Gonna be on the 4x4 relay this year.
Hey, tell me some good news.
A, I get to be in the pep, or I was in the pep assembly. B, and we're learning how to think critically in class still.
Yes, good. Thank you. Tell me some good news.
I can dance.
My name is Kristen White, and my good news is that I have an A in one class, and it's my AP Psych class. Right?
I don't have any good news. I was kidding.
Samara's good news is that she looks so beautiful, like always.
You know what else is some good news? The prom date has been scheduled for May 7th. I'm Ikenna Morgan, signing off for Wildcat TV. Back to you in the studio.
Mason, are you in Mr. Wildcat?
No.
Oh. Do you know who's in it?
No.
Oh. Well, I think
But I think Ashlyn can answer that for you. So take it away, Ashlyn.
Pretty big school, and it can be hard to get to know everyone.
That's why Riley is doing a new edition of Student Spotlight. So let's hear from Riley.
Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Riley Leone, and here's another episode of Student Spotlight. Today I'm going to be talking with the one and only Hannah Jolliffe.
Hi guys, it's Hannah.
All right, Hannah, and what is unique about you?
I do TikTok dances all the time. It just depends on when I'm not bored and not busy.
Yeah, I love TikToks too. Are you excited to graduate this year?
Definitely, yes. I want to go to college. My dream college is MU because I've always loved MU since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to become a teacher and teach like 5th graders.
Who is your best friend?
Oh gosh, I have a lot right now, but probably I would have to say my really good one is probably Spring Duggar. She's always been by my side since like day one. Her and I have been doing some crazy things, and we still do to this day. She's like a sister to me, and I really do appreciate her.
Yeah, that's awesome to have a friend like that. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do. I have 2 dogs, and they're girls.
All right. What kind? Do you know what kinds of dogs they are?
Pekinese.
Pekinese?
Ellie and Maya. Yep.
All right. And what is your favorite subject?
Social studies.
Yeah, me too.
It's a lot of fun being in there because my second hour teacher's Julie Skinner. She is like the best teacher. No joke, she's like a mom to me. Like ever since my freshman year, she's always helped me when I'm down or upset. She's like, hey, you can always come in here and stop by to talk to me. I'm like, okay.
Will do. I'm gonna take you up on that offer.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if people see you in the hall, what would you like them to say to you?
You can come up to me and say hi to me and just wave or give me a hug. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Well, you heard it here, guys. If you see Hannah in the hall, go talk to her because she's definitely not shy. And if you want to do a TikTok, feel free.
Maybe you could do one with me.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
All right, guys. I am Riley Leone.
And I'm Hannah Jolliffe.
Now back to you in the studio.
Bye.
All right, guys, just heard from the doctor. He said the lice were more resilient than we thought.
What does that even mean?
Well, they might not be all the way gone, and the treatment might have made them even more angrier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's go to commercial while I figure this out.
Hey Wildcats, Nate here at Culver's. Welcome back to a new school year. Speaking of new, we got some new items we got to talk about today. Everybody knows that Culver's Bacon Deluxe is the best burger in town, but every now and then you need to change up anyway. Best go-to, spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Fresh every single time, sizzling on that fresh crisp lettuce, tomato, and pickle on our fresh Kaiser bun with the butter freshly toasted, and the best pairing with the spicy crispy chicken sandwich, the Wisconsin cheddar cheese curds. Now that your mouth's watering, come on down to Culver's. You know where to find us, and we can't wait to see you.
Scout Coffee is a small, local-owned coffee shop in downtown Blue Springs that has anything for anyone. They have dairy-free options, hot and iced drinks, chai, and even a kids menu. Come visit before or after school to find something for you.
What was that?
Boy, that's Micah. And he's on the move.
Let's see what he's doing.
Look at him go.
I'm on the move.
Micah on the move.
On this week's segment of Micah on the Move, we're asking people what their plans are for spring break.
I'm just gonna hang out with my family.
My plans for spring break, I got a DECA trip to go on, and after that, I'm just chilling for the rest of the week.
Just chilling? No plans?
No plans at all.
Boring.
Sleep. Doing a lot of sleeping, probably.
Just sleeping?
Yeah, mostly sleeping.
Only sleeping?
Only sleeping.
Are you gonna play video games or anything?
No, just gonna sleep the whole time.
Just sleep.
House remodeling. Nothing fun this year. Not going out of town.
Boring. Thanks, Anita.
You're welcome.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Sleeping in.
Finally.
Have lots of golf practice and eat lots of fatty American fried foods.
Hopefully, my knee heals and stuff, and I get better, and I can start wrestling again. That's my hope.
Probably just work a lot and get like a lot of money, like usual. Just get my money up and stuff.
Well, I get to go take 51 students to DECA State Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I'm happily spending my spring break with students. And then the other half, I'm going to St. Louis with my family and doing like Magic House and City Museum and the Arch and all the good stuff,
I am going to DECA competition with Avery, and hopefully we do well enough to go to ICDC, and you should buy from my pop-up shop.
Sounds like everybody's getting some well-deserved time off. Well, that concludes the first episode of Micah on the Move. Back to you in the studio.
Winter sports is coming to an end, and Tyler is going to give you guys a full winter sports wrap-up.
And also an update on Coach Paulson being named head coach of the football team.
Take it away, T-Stu.
This year, wrestling had a great year. They had 6 athletes go to state.
Jackson brought Corbin and Alexei for the boys and Maddie and Adriana for the girls. Jackson and Corbin both took 6th in their weight class, and Brock Sullivan won the state title in his weight class. I caught up with Coach Lowe to reflect on the season and what this means for the program on both the girls and boys side.
You know, kind of hoping for quite a few more. We had 3 kids lose on the bubble match. A couple of those were really close matches. So I would say, considering the circumstances, you know, the kids did pretty well. 6 is a good number. We got our first 2 female girls state qualifiers in school history, which was a really good feat as well. 3 state placers, and you know, having 2 first girls state qualifiers will kind of build up the women's program and get some more girls in there that can provide them another opportunity for something to do in the wintertime and, you know, have some success. And then Brock Sullivan, you know, winning a state title. It's always nice to have a state champ. You'd always like to have a few more, but him having a good tournament will hopefully just kind of keep a lot of those kids excited and get some more guys coming up through the program.
Girls swim and dive finished with the overall record of 10-6. Alexis Pierce, Elsie Bowknight, and Morgan Jones were the qualifiers for state. Diver Elsie Bowknight earned honorable mention All-State this year. Congrats on the great season. Now on to hoops. The girls won their first game 61-52 against Hickman. Unfortunately, they ran into the Rockbridge Bruins, who are the second-ranked team in Missouri, the final score being 27-59. However, basketball season isn't over yet because the boys team, for the 3rd year in a row, are district champions. They dominated the competition, 80-21 against Smith Cotton, 78-53 against Battle, and 71-40 against Hickman, in which senior Ikenna Apollo had 45 points. The boys move on to play the winner of Staley and Liberty on March 12th at 7:45.
Our football team has revealed our new head coach for the 2022 season onwards, and the Blue Springs Wildcats select Mr. Paulson. Paulson has been part of the football team's coaching staff for the past 6 seasons and is ready to take on the duties as head coach. I caught up with him and a few others to get their reactions.
I'm really excited to jump in and get started. You know, the staff and I have already been putting things together for next season.
He's a super great coach, one of the best coaches I've ever been around, and yeah, we couldn't be more excited for next year.
Coach Paulson has been on that coaching staff for a number of years and has great football knowledge.
I was also able to ask Paulson about his expectations for next year.
We expect to be in every game with a chance to win every game next season. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We are competing for championships, and the ultimate goal is to win a state championship, and that's what we're building towards.
Finally, Paulson had these words for the fans.
We need all support we can get. So we want all the fans to come out there on Friday nights and pack the stadium and cheer as loud as they can for the Wildcats. That's what we need. We want your support.
I'd like to congratulate Coach Paulson and wish him luck in this upcoming season. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Jackson Fuimono. Back to the anchors.
Well, that's all we have for this week's episode of Wildcat TV.
Signing off, I'm Julianna Marshall.
And I'm Mason Sullivan. And as always, it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
That was so mean.